Hi there, this is John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the video show on YouTube, where I like to share information regards commercial real estate today in this property market. If you haven't checked out our website before, please do so at commercial-real-estate-training.com. And so for today, the topic is the keys to a better commercial real estate listing. This suggests that you shouldn't list everything just for the sake of taking it on. You should actually list strategically and then work on the listing specifically. So we're about to start the show. It's time to grab a coffee, come back with your notebook and listen to the program. And of course, make some choices when it comes to your listing activities in your commercial real estate brokerage. And now on with the show. So the keys to a commercial real estate listing today, a better listing. The fact of the matter is that you cannot list everything simply for the sake of having it. You'll overwork yourself and your conversions will fall backward. And you don't want that. You want results. You want listings that convert. It is better to have a small number of listings that you are working on exclusively, directly, and very specifically than a lot of listings that just sit on the market and you hope that something happens. So going further, in commercial real estate today, the competition for business and market share will drive some desperation when it comes to listings. In other words, new agents to the market and those that are less experienced will take on anything just for the sake of having it, and that is not a good way of doing things. Understand the listings, understand the market, and focus yourself into the clients and the listings that you want. Be very, very selective. The fact of the matter is that desperation does not produce quality in the listings and the conversions that you require. And indeed, you want results over time. So better listings, more time spent on those listings, control of the listing stock, that sort of strategy gives you better results over time. Don't let the random approach to commercial real estate drive your business forward, because it doesn't work. So going further. When it comes to listing a property, you should not do any of the following. Discount your commission. It's obvious. If you're going to produce a top job for a good client in a timely way, a fair commission is required. And of course, you need to make your decisions on that. Take on an open listing at the client's request. It's your choice. If you really want the listing, I guess you'll take it on. But exclusive listings give you better control and you can convert at a higher rate when it comes to exclusivity. Reduce the advertising amount to be paid by the client. In other words, the client doesn't really want to pay for advertising, and they're saying to you, look, pull that advertising back by so many $1,000s, or you pay for it yourself. That's really dumb. If the client is committed to the marketing of the property, advertising is required. A fair strategy, a good campaign. Now, you have to sell that idea through your listing pitch, of course. But if the client is really genuine, they'll understand what you're saying. They'll understand why the money is so important in attracting people to the property. And they'll also know that the more people out there looking at the property will give them a better result. And the last point here is list at the client's inflated price. Now, I know that most clients want more for their property than probably what it's worth. I get that. But somewhere in there is a decision for you as to how you will display the true market circumstances and the ways in which the property should be marketed. And in today's property market, of course, there's a lot of change going on. The clients of today want last year's prices. In other words, higher prices. That's not going to happen because the people that control the market right now are typically the buyers. They know what things are worth to them. And in the end result, they are the ones who sign off on the offer for the client to consider. So somewhere in there, you've got a lot of conditioning to do. Be prepared to condition the client, shape the discussion, show them what's happening, and take them down a path of adjustment and better positioning of their property listing. So going further. Now, I know that there are exceptions to all the rules that I've given you, but far too many agents will do many of those things just to get the listing. I'm not in favour of that. I want you to control your listing stock and get it from the beginning at some reasonable package that you can work with. So those agents that just take on anything, they finish up with something that's harder to market and then they have little interest in property promotion. In other words, they just let the luck factor take over, and luck doesn't work in this property market, of course. So, the fact of the matter is that you must believe in your listings and your clients. The active word is believe. Believe that you can do something with it. You can see the results that you can achieve. You know how you're going to market the listing. Of course, exclusive listings are really important in this property market, so ask for them. You may not get them all the time, but certainly ask for them and give the client plenty of reasons to adopt your services on an exclusive basis. Be strategic in your presentation to show them why exclusivity produces better results in a shorter time frame. In commercial real estate agency today, 20 exclusive listings are worth far more to you than 50 open listings. Yes, it's a fact. You have no control on open listings. So, when the client tries to force you to take on the listing on their terms, what do you do? How do you handle the circumstances? What would you say? What are your choices? That is where a top agent can be strategic. They can make their choices on whether they want the client and or the listing and or the marketing. They know that the listing may or may not have opportunity. They know before they even sign the listing off how they will proceed. So that is the strategy behind commercial real estate. It's not a list and hope method of marketing. It's a list and strategy method of marketing. In other words, when you list it, it's the start of the process. You do more. You get engaged with more people. You try to produce a result. It's not just a matter of putting the listing up on the internet and hoping that something will happen. That doesn't work. So let's go further. The basic logic is that you should have a set of conditions that you can apply to every listing that you bring into your agency, conditions that you work to, a plan, a strategy. These are the must-have conditions that you will require before you take on the client and the property. So here is my list to help you. Number 1, a firm and fair commission that reflects the amount of work that you will be putting into the property. Understanding that you're going to be paid very well for a job well done in a timely way. Simple equation, really. Number 2, the right method of sale or lease that you know is required to attract the right levels of inquiry. You've got the strategy already sorted in your head. You know exactly what you're going to do. You know that the method of sale or lease is the right one for the prevailing market circumstances, the property, and how you are to proceed along the timeline and the campaign of shifting that property. A good amount of vendor-paid marketing funds that are paid to you in advance before the marketing is to be commencing. Now, I know you've got a lot of choices here on the marketing thing, but make the campaign so special, so direct, so exclusively good that the campaign sings the right sort of success that you want, and the client can see how you are going to go ahead with their marketing funds over the campaign over a duration of time. And that could be 3 months or 4 months. And it certainly will involve the method of sale. Be direct, be specific, get that vendor-paid marketing funds up front, show the client how it's going to work, give them a timeline, talk to them about the strategy, show them examples of the marketing. Make sure that they can see how you're going to do it and give them the confidence that you are the agent to do the right marketing in this prevailing set of market circumstances. An exclusive agency that gives you the right amount of time to reach into the market and find potential buyers and tenants, as the case may be. Exclusivity, so important. Control of listing stock, so important. Drive your business from control of listing stock. Don't let the luck process take over, because it just doesn't work. Going further. A committed vendor or client that knows that the marketing effort is to be focused and direct will believe in you. They have prepared the property for promotion and marketing to help your efforts in advertising and direct contact to prospects. So the story there that you give to the client and show them is how you are going to target market their property, specifically approach people in a direct way. Of course, it should be said that that's why you have exclusivity, because you're going to spend a lot more time on promoting the property. That's the message. So go back to the whole concept, doing more, being very special, being a top agent, offering strategy, and giving the client all the solutions to move ahead with a timeline. That's how you convert the listing stock today. And of course, in this changing market, strategy is so important. Make sure you're producing the strategy that works today and showing the client why that is the case. The random process in commercial real estate today just doesn't work. So, when you have these things confirmed and supported by a legal and correct appointment to act as an agent, you have something to work with. And you need things to work with. I go back to my point. It's better to have 20 exclusive listings than 50 open listings. When you have those exclusive listings, you can devote real time to the promotion of the property. You can give the client and the clients top feedback, top engagement. You can get more inspections underway. You can talk to more people. You are indeed the target marketer. And in today's property market, that is a very good way to go. So the client wants results, and it's up to you to show them how that will be done. The active word there is show. How can you show the client what you're doing? What are the visual tools that you use in your presentation? Pictures, graphs, campaigns, images, PERT charts, Gantt charts, all of the top photographs that you can get for the property, the location, other competing properties. It's a story. You are indeed a storyteller to make sure the client can see how you're going to do it and why you are the top agent. Indeed, they can see in you the confidence to take the deal ahead and drive more results for them over time. Drive the listing forward with a dedicated effort and process. So that is the end of this particular program today. Of course, you can get more videos like this on our YouTube channel, and you can visit our website at commercial-realestate-training.com. This is John Hyman. I do thank you for listening to the program today. And of course, subscribe to the website so you can get all of these other videos, templates, tools, resources, the things that we put out all of the time. There are many thousands of agents who have joined the website and get those resources every few days from our email dispatch system. So that's it for now. This is John Hyman signing off, and I will catch you again very soon online with another top video in commercial real estate brokerage around the world. Catch you soon.